Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity, The White March. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we continue looking around Copper Lane. Yeah, Copper Lane is this first district of the city. There's a little bit of an amphitheater down here. Let's check it out. Any of you fine people want to talk with me? No? Okay. Totally cool. We got cattle, we got... Oh, what is... Oh, got a secret. Let's go and check it out. So we have some blackstone. What is that? Oh, that's alcohol. That's right. And we got a... What? What is this word? This wooden beetle has had lifelike details carefully burned into the carved shell. Tiny barbs are etched onto its legs and its folded wings. So summon 3 wood beetles. Once per rest. Oh, that is not that bad. That is actually pretty good. This one, of course, is just an alchemical ingredient. Let's speak with these guys. Sorry, can't talk right now. Okay. The statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyes, shadow, and a razor-precise line of coal. What is coal? Before you can speak, she throws her hand up in dramatic fashion.
Hail, traveler.
That's not what she said. What she says is, autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the Revel of the Stars. So, what is the Revel of the Stars? We are the finest theater troupe in the city. We believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. She looks at the amphitheater with a rapturous expression. We stage our performances right here in Copper Lane for the edification of all. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan? Sure. Does the... what do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. I am the Pallid Knight, the Widow of the Wood, and the Warrior Queen Mokga at different times to live a different life. Each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. Is it? I mean... I guess it can be. I don't know. Well, if you enjoy it, it definitely is. So does the Revel of Stars take in many new members? Oh, but of course! Good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. So what kind of members do you take? We'll take in the new and old, the tall and small, the experienced and the inexperienced, whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. Yeah, basically, they'll take... It's just a few select people, every once in a while, depending on the role. Okay, so how long do you keep members? As long as they are able to satisfy the demands of their role. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. Okay, then farewell. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Oh, Laflan, she calls to me, the Pallid Knight. Who is she? That Pallid Knight's over here. And you have such poor luck with women as it is. Really? That looks like a fair lass. I cannot die yet. My children! What of my children? Think of the children! No! Oh, but you have no children, you dumbass. Yeah. Okay. So these are all actors. Of course I do, you fool. A wealth of them. Great harmful of golden... And he's gonna interrupt. Yeah, these are just actors. They're not gonna say anything to me. That is golden-haired tots, all of whom I love dearly. Ha! So this guy's enjoying the show. Well, I'm not. The pacing is not very good. But then again, it's... You need to abstract yourself from the pacing because it's all floating text. The Orlan is so funny, is it? Hello. And so, yes? Oh, yeah. Sorry to interrupt your, so our audience wishes a closer look, it seems. Yes, I do. And though it may splinter my soul... Oh, are they actually acting right now? Am I being a dumbass? Oh, yeah. See you later. Sorry, didn't want to ruin your show. I thought you were, like, just, Yeah, they're practicing, they're not acting. The bench are strewn with chicken bones and broken bottles and greasy scraps of paper. Yeah, people just don't respect the place they live in. Just, you know, when some place is of all, then none respect it. Hello, commoner. Oh, you're from the white that whence? It must be nice to get away from the cold. I kind of forgot that I was from the white that whence. What is that? Oh, yeah. So let's keep looking. Got Justiciar over here. He's not gonna say anything. And we got the river. Crumble loaves and shredded flyers float on the waters. We got what? A Scrivener. What is a Scrivener? Is that like a somebody that writes? If you think these books are impressive, you should see what Grimda keeps in the back. Okay, I don't know who Grimda is. I suppose actually, I suppose, yeah, it's this thing. Yeah, they should be over there. Let's. There's more Scriveners around. Let's see these guys. Just for your convenience, dear watcher, dear viewer, I should say. Let's keep going. Go ahead and pause as usual if you're interested in those. What's going on? So, did you get him the dagger? Oh, what? No, not of course not. I mean, Gord is a nice kid, but March steel is expensive. He'd probably cut his fingers off anyway. So these are just commoners. Huh. Nothing important being discussed here, I suppose. Yes, indeed, nothing important. So let's keep looking. I've been here to Persian's house. Let's go to Lumdala's house. Oh, actually, let's pick this. Oh, so what's the problem? Nothing is the problem. Yeah, totally cool. Totally cool. Nobody will speak with me. Hello. Just a commoner. Yeah. So over here is the gate 2. Where exactly does this take me? To the world map? Sure. Let's look. So it takes me to Mother Bridge. Actually, I kind of want to go there. Let's visit. Let's go first here, and then we're gonna go to the bridge and see how it looks from this side of the river. So let's go over here and speak with. What's the name of the guy? I forgot the name of the guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, it should be around though. Lumda. It's no wonder I forgot the name. This painting depicts the famous scene from The Light of Dawn in which the traveler and the ghost happen upon a starving man. Okay. This looks like a nice house. Got some flour, rice. Yeah. And, nobody around, it seems. So we got a book, Admeth Hadret. Over the 5 years following his ascension to Graf, Admeth attempted to mend relations with the Glafanthans and a bunch of history that you guys can go ahead and read if you're interested. I am not for right now. Let's just put this potion over here, and the rest goes into the stash. No secret stashes or anything in here, so let's keep looking. Got it. What is this? Unlocking this will require a key. Okay, so apparently this is a special mission-related, quest-related house. So let's go to the bridge and check it out from this side of the river, because I didn't get the chance to do that when we were on the other side dealing with idiots, if you remember correctly. We killed them, idiots. Yeah, they died. They died because I don't know. It's just I understand. I understand. Oh, what? It forces me to go all the way around. That is not how it should be. That is not how it should be. I'm sorry, game. I am sorry. You should allow me to see this side of the bridge, but you're not gonna allow me. So hello, Mr. Commoner. We need more reasonable people in Defiance Bay. Okay. All fine with me, I guess. Let's visit the Scrivener's something horde. Wait, I forget. The hall, the guild maybe. It's the guild, the Scrivener's guild. Anyway, what are you guys? Spilled tea, empty ink pots, and one detailed sketch of a fire-breathing old dwarf are all that remain for a long study session. Oh no! Don't do that. Let's first go into sneak, just so I can be sure that you're not gonna be caught. We got a few scrolls. I'm not using scrolls, by the way. I'm not sure if you noticed, but none of my characters have scrolls in here because I'm not using them. So in case I find a battle that is really, really tough, I'll probably use them then. But until then, I just have potions on me. So let's save the game right now. Before oh, Corden. Hello, Corden. Are you a guy? You look like a...
Welcome.
You are. By whale... What? Whale's eyeless face. You are one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Well, let me guess. You smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Ha! Snowcap! Snowcap! So people know Snowcap, much less ogres. So few people know Snowcap. Nah, he beams at you and nods his head. So you're a Scrivener? Oh yes, I'm a Scrivener! And you are off your meds, man. You are off your meds. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie, or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh ho ho, I'm also a collector of herbs. And a frick. Flowers, plants, I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Yeah, so that's why you're high. Okay, so show me what you have for sale. I want to sell you some of my stuff as well. Actually, let's see, sell value, yeah. I'm gonna sell this because I can. And the rest, yeah, just go ahead and keep that. Let's see what you have. That's more important to me right now. Do you have any? Oh, you don't have. You don't have anything. What? You don't have nothing. Nothing of this. Nothing of this is worthwhile. Just whatever. Let's.
Good day, stranger.
Yeah, tell me about the dormitory. Oh, it's where the Scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a Scrivener myself. This place smells like old stockings. Okay, so you're a funny dude. I won't deny that. The sturdy bunks are topped with the thin blankets and even thinner mattresses. So let's take care of this. Yes, I know you're there. That's why I selected you.
Hope that helps.
Yeah, it does. Thank you. Ooh, some snowcaps. So apparently he was high on snowcaps. Yeah. So I found your snowcaps, man.
Gods keep you.
Yeah, gods keep you. You're gonna need that more than I. Actually, I don't know. Being a Scrivener is probably not a very dangerous job. So yeah, thank you. Won't complain about your blessing, because that, after all, that's a blessing, right? Gods keep you. I mean,
leave it to me.
Pragmatically speaking, that is basically what a blessing is. Just bless you, like a child or something. I don't know. Someone sneezes and you just go bless them, bless you, or whatever. I've heard an old tale about that particular habit or custom. The story, yeah. You know, when you just say bless you when somebody sneezes. Over here in Portugal, we have a similar saying. It doesn't go quite along the same lines, but it's basically the same thing. The tale that I heard, let's see what this is. A rancid stench rises from the basin. The dishes at the top of the pile are flecked with morsels of meat and cheese. Those at the bottom are coated in slimy fuzz. Yeah, that's mold. Don't touch that. It could be dangerous. Yeah, there's some cheese. Let's take that.
Just say the word.
And let's take that as well. Whatever that is.
Quite friendly, aren't you?
Shut up. Oh, there you go. And yeah, the tale that I heard about the well, bless you thing is that people got accustomed to saying bless you, or to, blessing people when they sneeze, because there is to this day there is a correlation, or a perceived correlation, between colds and sneezing, and which is not actually accurate, but well, anyway, people just went like, you might die soon, so let's just for good measure, let's bless you. And yeah, that's why that people say that. At least that's what I heard. Not sure if that's true, but that's what I heard. Okay, so after having been blessed, although no stat points have been acquired, unfortunately, they gain like +2 willpower or something, I don't know. Oh, it's nighttime already. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. We got an historian and some guy named Oleg. Let's read that. Knowledge is something and something. So let's
just say the word.
Yeah, shut up. Just go ahead and read. You guys can go ahead as usual and stop the video. And let's see what else is missing. So the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. So are these? Oh, that's the dormitory, and this is where okay. So this is where they work, and where the Scriveners work. Someone's been reshelving improperly. When Faxa finds out, oh, they're gonna get it. So Faxa is, I forgot the name of the other guy. The one that they said that had books or something. I don't know. Okay, so in here, do excuse the bump on the microphone.
More than a few banned books in here.
What did you say? I'd wager there are more than a few banned books in here. Why would there be banned books at all? I mean, it's not that surprising. I mean, we're living in the medieval ages where censorship is kind of a thing. The books on these shelves cover the history and mythology of Old Valia. And history is kind of a prime target. History books are a prime target, historically speaking. They are prime target for censorship, because history books are actually some of the most important books of all time. It's a shame that we don't have access to some of the most important history books written in the medieval ages about parts of Europe and all that. That they were, most of them were lost in fires and in the medieval ages. There were often purges of libraries where they would burn books, and that was just terrible. 10 years of dawn. Huh. Each morning the sun rises in the eastern sky, and each morning Elphas illuminates my simple plot of plan. Okay, this is basically a religious book, and this one is A Dear Customs. So this one is a study on sociology or something, probably. And yeah, but let's not get into censorship right now. It's been a hot topic for a long while, for as long as I can remember. Censorship has been okay. What? Why can't I? So I need to see Grimda. So Grimda is the girl or man that has the books. So can I just come up to you, and is that gonna be fine? Are you gonna allow me to talk with you? No, I know no entry is allowed. So this is okay. So that's fine. I can just look around. That's all cool. Let's just steal this because nobody's seeing. What is this? Missives of the Hand Occult. Dearest brother, or was it sister? May this letter find you in well spirits. A man of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an arquebus. I thought it proper service to steer this man towards an illuminated manuscript on the subject of whittling toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, what is an answer without a question? Okay. This guy, just whatever. What is this? Final Journal of Jonas. Well, if this game is gonna take anything else from Baldur's Gate, then I know that I need to read all the books, because in Baldur's Gate there's a quest that is unlocked by reading a specific book. And yeah, you guys go ahead and read this. I actually didn't see the Daily Affirmations to the Focus of Efficiency and the Saints War Part 1 Overthrow. I feel that I read that one before. Maybe not. Anyway, you guys have fun, hopefully. Or not. I mean, if you're not interested in that, it's totally fine with me. It's totally fine with me. I myself, when I watch or hear or listen to Let's Plays, I don't usually pause the video to read stuff. Maybe something interesting happens. But unless I'm very, very devoted to the game. On the Travels of Eroil Levi, 2662. And yeah, unless I'm very, very devoted to the game, I don't usually stop to see details. But then again, if I'm very, very devoted to the game, and in RPGs I usually am, unless I'm not, of course. But then again, yeah, if
Just
that's
say
the
the
case,
word.
I probably have the game myself and I spend a bunch of time playing it. Not that I don't watch LPs of games that I play, mind you, but just... Hello, Fexa, I heard your name before. So...
Gods keep you.
Yeah, this is the woman. Yeah, this woman barely glances up from the tomes on the table as you approach. This is the girl that the guy outside said she'd whoop the ass of whoever was indexing the books wrong. Oh, you're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Really? Who's Grimda? Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Why? Why today? What's happened today? Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm a Scrivener and a devotee of Whale. It's a duty to look after our records and resources. So this is a temple? Looks like a library. Well, that's because it is. Whale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, and concealment and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. That's actually fascinating. It's very... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool justification for the existence of a library in the city. Isn't it? Yeah, the temples dedicated to Whale tend to hold vast storage of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Okay, farewell then. I am gonna keep looking around. I mean, I get... Ooh, I was here before. Why didn't I see you? We got... I think I've been here before. Haven't I? The books on these shelves, yeah, I've been here, and then I didn't talk with her. That's a shame. So this is a book on... What? What? Records of books borrowed and returned fill the cubby holes. So let's not steal that. I can actually...
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, we got a Scrivener over here. Somebody's being reshelving improperly. Yeah, I've heard that one before. So can I sneak? I can. Should be able to. Bring Gilladel over here. Yeah, get away from there. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do this. There we go. So this is 80 Empire Part 2. And this is a midwife's memories, memoirs. I've read that one before. I'm pretty sure I have. I am pretty sure I have. So let's get away from here before they notice that there's books missing. And I'm not gonna be able to sneak this one out. Nope, not gonna. So we got a Priest of Whale. Yeah, these guys are basically the same. I should be able to sneak this guy though. Sneak behind him because he's not looking, right? Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Not a problem.
Yeah, okay, whatever, doesn't really matter. I mean, keep searching the obscured leaves what? The obscured? What the obscured? So this is Grimda. Nice to meet you, Grimda. We got a nice, impossibly, this painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Really? Well, I don't think it does. Well, if it does, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Anyway,
God keep you.
Oh, you're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. Really? You don't seem very pleased with their work. So what are they looking for? Maybe I could find it? She sizes you up, stroking your chin. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. She scowls at the robbed priests again. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down, I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Well rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. Okay. So, I got a quest apparently. It still hasn't appeared over here, but that's no problem. So, I had a question about the missing scroll. It seems odd that a few burglars managed to steal from a place like this. Some secrets Whale keeps even from me. Really? So how? Is this an inside job? It might be an inside job. So what's so special about this scroll? Whale is the god of secrets. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable, the kind of that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Okay, so how should I handle the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them, it makes no difference to me. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. Yeah, that's not a very responsible attitude of yours, miss. Anyway, tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That and they were fleeing from to a farmhouse. Okay, so tell me about yourself. I am the High Archivist of Hall of Revealed Mysteries, and I am too old and too busy to be bothered with the inane questions. Well, I'd like to know more about Whale. Is that inane enough for you? Oh, that's the rub, isn't it? Whale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Whale he who sees and is not seen. It is neither male nor female. To assign any definitive characteristics to Whale is to miss another essential part of its divinity. 100 visions? What's that? A term of reverence for Whale's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. Yeah, that's kind of... Oh, yeah, there's our quest. That's kind of a little bit of a Schrodinger's cat thing there going on. Yeah, that's actually a recurrent theme on gods in fiction. At least... Okay, so we're not going to be able to go there unless Gilladel actually manages to sneak past this guy, which seems very unlikely. Let's try it out. Nah.
Just say the word.
Let's get out of here. And yeah, it's the Schrodinger cat. If you don't know what it is, it's actually a very complex physics issue, a physics question or a theory, not a theory, but just a problem where one thing can be opposite things at the same time, physically speaking, and that's very complex to explain. And I'm not versed in physics at all. It's just don't count on me on explaining it properly. But basically, Schrodinger's cat is the wolves. You probably heard it. So basically, a cat is inside a box, and you don't know whether a cat is alive or dead. So you can think of it as alive or dead at the same time and do different conclusions. But that's very simplistic way of looking at it, and doesn't really explain anything, to be honest. So let's go to Brackenbury. Let's leave the first fires to the last as a last area to explore. Besides, I still have plenty of things to explore over here. We still haven't checked the southern part of this little quarter. Ooh. What's going on? This guy was saying I was lovely? Was he talking to me? This elderly man paces back and forth, taking short hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down 2 at a time, you shared quite a victory, you and I. So, yeah, watch where you're going, man, you blabbing old fool. The man looks up at you, startled. Oh my, oh by the flame, just for a moment I thought I heard her. He puts a hand on his chest, catching his breath. What troubles you? Just the memory of my youth in the Northwatch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends have been especially vivid. Well, tell me about these memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Deerwood Den. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled towards the Valian Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his powers. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat. Not me, though. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I woke up, my rangers, my Roina, they were all dead. Who is Roina? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder calling me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck in this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there, beyond my help. Well, I'll search the catacombs for a sign of Roy, whatever her name is. Oh, there's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You are truly a gift from the gods, you are. There's anything you can find of her? Okay, so I got a voice from the past. I need to enter the catacombs. That's gonna be interesting. Actually, didn't I say that I wanted to go to catacombs right away? Well, apparently it wasn't right away. It took a couple of episodes, but I am gonna go there. It's gonna be for the next one. It's gonna be for the next one. But before the next one, before I cut this one, let's just see if we can get access to Brackenbury. Brackenbury is gonna be the next area that we're gonna visit. Actually, the catacombs are probably connecting all the city, because they usually are in games like this. I mean, they were in Baldur's Gate, so, you know. And here we are. Actually, were they in Baldur's Gate? I don't remember exactly. Maybe they weren't. Let's get in there. And let's finish this episode. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity, The White March. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!